So recently on this channel, I got the Platinum Trophy on both Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which if you haven't seen those videos already, you should definitely give them a watch either before or after this video. But for those who have seen those videos, then you guys will know that I've been looking forward to getting the Platinum on Assassin's Creed Revelations, as that was the only Assassin's Creed game I played and enjoyed the most when I was a kid. But when going through this Platinum, there was a lot of moments that made me extremely mad. No, don't go! What are you doing, man? What is this guy doing? Why is my game froze? Are you kidding me? My game has actually just froze. Wow. Wow! No! But we will get into some of those moments later in the video. So in this video today, I will be getting the Platinum Trophy on Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now the guide says that this is a 4 out of 10 difficulty and would take around 35 hours to complete. And in terms of the difficulty, I would have to massively disagree with this, as I would say this was more a 6 out of 10 because of just certain sections in the game that were really difficult in my opinion. However, I completed this game at around 32 hours, which is quicker than the average time, but as I was going for the Platinum, I'll be honest, it didn't feel like I completed the game in that time, as it felt much longer. And as much as I hate to say it, but in my opinion, Assassin's Creed Revelations is unfortunately the worst Platinum in the EZIO collection. Why do I say this? Well, let's get straight into the video to find out. So the first step when going for this Platinum was to just play the story as normal, and as I was playing through the first sequence and enjoying the process, I really wanted to show some gameplay of this first sequence. However, my game crashed 45 minutes into me playing the game, and because of that I lost the whole 45 minutes of gameplay and the first sequence. And I'll be honest, this did really annoy me because I didn't expect the game to crash on me so soon, if at all. But as I go through this game, it actually crashed on me a lot, which was just terrible. But despite the crash and losing all of my recording for that first sequence, I still got my first trophy of the game to complete sequence 1. And after getting that trophy, I began sequence 2 where I met this guy called Yusuf, and about 90% of this next sequence was almost a tutorial on how to play the game and learning the new abilities you have, etc. And in these missions, we saw where the assassin's hideout was located, and we also got a new item called the hook blade, which was used to make climbing quicker, but was also used to be able to reach ledges that was slightly further or higher than usual. And during this sequence, there was also objectives you had to do to get the 100% synchronization, which was also on AC Brotherhood. So naturally I wanted to do these as I assumed it would be a trophy, which I would later find out that it was. And I was getting 100% on all these missions until I had this mission where I had to climb this tower in 60 seconds or under. I remember climbing this tower when I was a kid on this game, but that is kind of the only thing I remember, to be completely honest. So after this, I don't remember too much. I don't even remember like the ending of this game. But yeah, hopefully I can get up here in 60 seconds or less. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit skeptical. Come on, get up there, EZIO. Get up there! I don't know if I've done this in 60 seconds or not. It feels like it's been way longer than a minute. Yeah, I just failed it. I literally probably did that in like 61 seconds. Oh, damn it, that's annoying. Oh well, I'll just have to go back and do that again. But fast forward a couple missions later, I got introduced to some assassin-based missions, including this new mission called Den Defense, where you had to basically defend this area from the Templars by sending your assassins to certain areas to kill the enemies trying to attack the area, and also using the morale you earn to have more assassins help defend the area. And even though I was very confused at first, I actually grew to really enjoy this by the end of it. But after doing that mission, I had another mission where for the 100% I had to avoid conflict in the Imperial North District, and shockingly, I failed that one too. Right, can I assassinate both these guys at the same time? Please? Yes, beautiful. Oh, never mind. I got seen. Okay. I got seen. Looks like I've got to restart that anyway. But after climbing this tower and igniting it, I then completed sequence 2. So once starting the third sequence, I got these bombs, which for a long time in this story, I was not a fan of these at all. But later on, I attempted to do a Templar Den, which is essentially the same exact concept to the Borgia Towers in AC Brotherhood, where you just take out the captain of the area and then climb the tower and ignite it. So the area is now yours. But I had no idea how hard this was actually going to be, considering at this point, I really didn't know what I was doing. Right, you can fall off. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. Wait. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. What? I was not expecting that one bit. Oh my lord. This is not going well. However, some good did come out of this, as I got a trophy during this point to assassinate 50 guards with the hidden blade. Oh wait, I just got a trophy though. Overkiller, what's that for? Assassinate 50 guards with the hidden blade. Okay, I will take a trophy out of it. Right, hopefully now I can actually complete this without dying again. But at least I got a trophy. Oh my gosh, this is not going well. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wow. So yeah, even though I got a trophy out of this, the fact how I was struggling this much just made me leave this for now and come back to it later on. However, before attempting that Templar Den, I did a mission that in my opinion is basically the tomb-based missions for this game. However, instead of unlocking a chest at the end of it, you unlock this item called a Masyaf key. Hopefully I said that right. And there is a total of 5 of these keys, and each time you collect one, you have to do a mission which is part of the story, which has you playing as Altair, which I thought was insanely cool. And I loved these missions because I didn't know much about Altair, so it was really interesting to do a few missions playing as him and seeing his story. But that doesn't mean that this mission was easy, because I had to kill this enemy that had other assassins captured without being seen, and for some strange reason, I just couldn't seem to get to him without being seen. Should I just run up to him, or like, can I shoot him maybe? Alright, well, let me take out this guy first. Never mind. Oh, never mind, I got seen. Okay, what do I do then? What do I do? Oh god. Damn it! Right. Yeah, let's try and actually be careful and not get seen by this guy. There we go. Right, he's taken care of. Now we want to take out this guy over here. So we'll take him out. And then yeah, like, what do I do now? Let me jump into this haystack. Take out this guy. And then there's a guy over there. So let me actually... Let me throw... What?! I just threw a knife at him and it did nothing! Oh my god, that's actually him right there. Okay. Wow, he just conveniently decided to come right next to me. Okay. Alright, well let's take out this guy now. And then I'm pretty sure those guys up there aren't guards. They're just civilians. I'm just gonna run up. I'm gonna screw it. Run up. Stab him. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, okay, they were guards, but luckily they weren't able to notice me until I killed him, so that's good. Damn, at least I got that done. About damn time, man. About damn time. But after finally completing that mission, I played as EZIO where I had to save some assassins that had been captured. And once saving them, I had to chase and assassinate this enemy. However, I also had another assassin on the mission who was helping out, and he did a pretty damn good job of helping out, if I do say so myself. All I know is he was a former assassin, but oh my god, he's actually walking. Oh, yes! Oh, what a beautiful assassination! Wow. Okay, he's dead. I wasn't expecting him to die that quickly. I thought he was going to kind of be like the main protagonist slash villain in the game, but I guess not. Oh, there's another trophy. I was having a drink there. My protege, I think that says. Have one trainee reach the rank of Master Assassin. Oh, and there's another trophy. Complete DNA Sequence 3. Okay. So after completing Sequence 3, I just continued playing through the story. And in the space of 3 hours or so, I got a trophy for finishing Sequence 4, 5, and also a miscellaneous trophy called Tax Evasion, which was to get your money back from a Templar tax collector. And even though I was really enjoying the tomb-based missions and the Altair missions as well, from the start of Sequence 4 till the last mission of Sequence 6, I just couldn't get into the story for some strange reason. I think it was because I was just getting quite confused with not just the story, but I also just couldn't understand or get behind the bombs at this point in the game still. But like I said, I did the last mission on Sequence 6, and this was the first mission except for the Tomb and Altair missions that I actually really enjoyed. And completing that mission was a great way to end that sequence, which got me my next trophy to complete Sequence 6. However, after completing that sequence, we then had another cutscene with Desmond, who is in this strange world instead of the Animus. However, I noticed that there were these 5 portals near the back of this area that you could access. And these were basically separate sequences you could do as Desmond, which I found exciting. However, these missions were completely different to playing as EZIO, where you play in first person and just place blocks for you to walk on and avoid lasers, etc. And I tried to get behind these missions, but if I'm being honest, I really didn't like them. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what this is. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? Is this supposed to happen or is it a glitch? My take is it's a glitch. Great. What started Desmond's flipping story? However, you do get a trophy for completing each one, so I went through and completed all 5 Desmond sequences and got a trophy for each one. But once finishing these missions, I was hoping I wouldn't have to deal with them again. But little did I know that there's a whole damn DLC that involves these types of missions, which I'd have to look forward to later. Yay! No! What the hell? But going into sequence 7, we went to a new town/city called Cappadocia. And during one of the earlier missions, we had to have a mini boss fight with this enemy that was actually putting up more of a fight than I expected. But when I got to the end of the last mission on this sequence, I had to kill the main protagonist for this sequence. And I was trying to get 100% synchronization for this mission, as I had 100%ed every mission on this sequence. So when I failed to beat this boss without getting hit, let's just say I wasn't really happy about it.
I didn't want you to do that.
Okay, I do not want to... Wow! However, on my second attempt, I was able to beat him with absolute ease, and I really thought this guy would put up way more of a fight than what he did. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh wait, I've just got... Oh my god, it was that easy. It was that easy! It was that easy the first time. All I had to do was dodge his first attack, and then hit him a couple times with the sword, and it would have killed him. I thought there was going to be a full-on fight there. But after killing that guy, I escaped the town before playing as Altair once again. And then after that last mission, I got my trophy to complete sequence 7. And then after that, I just continued through the last 2 sequences in the game. And these last 2 sequences, in my opinion, were extremely enjoyable, as not only was the missions enjoyable, and probably some of the most fun missions I've played on any of the 3 EZIO games, but the story also got really interesting with everything that was happening. But after getting my next trophy to complete sequence 8, I got to the end of the last sequence, where EZIO begins to talk to Desmond, which was something I didn't expect, but was also really cool. But after EZIO was talking to Desmond, we then see that Desmond is on the Animus, and this is where the game, in my opinion, definitely ends on a cliffhanger. Worse. Is that the end of the game? Revelation? Oh my god. Complete DNA sequence 9. For some reason I thought we were going to have a whole section where we play as Desmond, but apparently not. The game just ends on a massive cliffhanger. Wow. The thing is with this game is I hate to say this, but like when going into this game, I was like probably either Brotherhood or this game, I was the most excited for. Probably this game overall, because it was the game that I played the most when I was a kid, and I did really enjoy it from what I remembered. But I will say, pretty much everything that happened in this game did not happen the way I thought it happened when I was a kid. Like, I must have remembered it so poorly, because it did feel like a completely new game, which is a good thing. But it honestly, I think this game, the best way to describe it is it had a bit of a slow build, like a slow burner for me. Like, I just personally, for the first like maybe 3-4 hours, I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. Like, I think after the first mission / first sequence, and then like a bit of the second sequence as well, like I think the next maybe 3-4 sequences I just couldn't get into. I don't know what it was. Like, I loved the Altair missions, like I loved them. Like, the gameplay has improved dramatically since Brotherhood. Like the combat, the movement, the zip line, and just little features they added. Like, it was all so much fun. But in terms of a story aspect, I just could not get into it. I don't know what it was. I just could not get into it after sequence 2. But then towards like sequence 6 kind of area, sequence 7, like that's when, for me, like I started to understand the game a bit more, and the story got good. Overall, I guess the only bad thing I have to say about it is that I had a bit of a slow build and I had to get into it, because with Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I guess I was into it from start to finish, whereas this took a bit of time to get into it. But the stuff that I was into and the story getting better as the sequences went on, it was amazing. So overall, I had a lot of fun with that story. I really did. I just wish I got into it a bit earlier on. So with the first step of this platinum now done, it is now on to the second step, which was to complete the last few Templar dens and get all collectibles. So I started by completing the last few Templar dens, and the reason I chose to do this first is because there are also viewpoints at these dens where, just like in the previous two EZIO games, they unlock a part of the map to be visible. And I knew I'd need this whole map visible before I started getting collectibles. So I completed the Templar dens and got all the viewpoints before going for the collectibles. And just like there was in AC2 and Brotherhood, there are 3 types of collectibles, with there being Memoir pages, Animus fragments, and books, which was by far the most annoying and grindy collectible, which I'll explain why later on. But the collectibles were slightly different on this game, where for the 100 fragments, once you collect 50 of them, the other 50 will be visible on the map. And I absolutely loved this, as instead of just looking on my phone at a guide repeatedly, I could just go on the map and waypoint the next fragment and find and collect it with ease. So I spent the past couple hours finding all the fragments first, and then I got my first collectible base trophy to find all 100 Animus fragments. And then I decided to find and collect all the books in the game for another trophy. But little did I know that this was going to be way more of a grind than I even anticipated it being. Because to get all the books, there are 3 stages you have to complete. The first one is locating certain books using Eagle Vision, which was easy. The second one was you had to re-innovate all 15 bookstores, which cost quite a bit of money. But if you do have the money, it is easy to do. But the third stage was something I totally didn't expect, as you had to buy all 18 books from the bookstore. I mean, sounds simple, right? Well, the reason this was so bad was because the amount of money you needed to be able to afford all of these books was just absolutely ridiculous, as you needed a total of 453,104 coins, which was absolutely ridiculous. And I knew I wasn't going to earn that much money just by simply doing missions. So after completing the previous 2 stages to this trophy, I just decided to leave this for now and find all 10 Memoir pages for another trophy. However, when finding all these pages, it unlocks a tomb you have to complete and get 100% synchronization on to get a trophy called Holy Wisdom. And after collecting all pages, I began the Hagia Sophia challenge level, where to 100% it, I had to beat it in 6 minutes or less to get the trophy I was going for. And things were looking really good, as not only was I enjoying this mission, but I was also flying through it quite quickly. But then I got to this point where EZIO just decided to have a mind of his own. Come on, EZIO. Come on, get to where I need to get to in 6 minutes or less. Really? See, this is what I mean. How did he not make that jump? That makes no sense. Alright, let's try it again. Hopefully he actually... No, where is he going? What? Oh my god, why is he not making that jump? Is there something I'm missing?
A few moments later. No,
what? Wait, did I just make it? Oh! I made it! Okay, I made it. Alright, here comes a badass leap of faith. Oh yes. Look at that. Slam dunk. Okay, I did it. I think I did it right. Oh wait, I just got some crazy ass armor. Okay, I don't really like the look of that, to be honest, so I think I will... Yeah, optional objective complete, 6 minutes. Yeah, I think I will change that whenever I get the chance, because I don't really like the look of that, to be honest, I won't lie. There it is. Holy Wisdom. Complete the Hagia Sophia challenge level. Let's go. So with the second step of this platinum being about, unfortunately, 90% done, it is now time to move on to the third step, being to complete all the side quests / side missions in the game. So that would be completing all of the Master Assassin missions and completing all the bomb missions, just to name a couple. And I decided to do all of the available Master Assassin missions that I could do right now to level them up to the rank of Master Assassin, which I would have to do for 7 assassins to get a trophy called the Mentor. But before starting those missions, I sent my assassins to reclaim every city available on the Mediterranean defense, which got me a trophy for doing so about 30 minutes later. And then I quickly went for the trophy called Iron Curtain, which was to perform a perfect den defense without using the cannon. And this was extremely easy, to where I was able to get that trophy no problem. And then I began the Master Assassin missions on all the assassins that were just under level 11. And these missions were a lot of fun. However, I still thought at this point that I had to get 100% synchronization on every mission in the game, including these assassin missions. And because of that, I got to one mission where I started to get a bit mad, because this assassin was just willingly jumping into battle, when for the 100% I was supposed to avoid conflict. No, don't go! What are you doing, man? What is this guy doing? But in all fairness, I would later find out that for the trophy, I would only have to 100% all main story missions alone, so this moment wasn't needed. But after completing a couple assassin missions, I started the bomb missions as my assassins continued to level up to Master Assassin. And I wish I did these bomb missions much earlier in the story, because doing these tutorial style missions on how to use all the bombs in the game would have made the understanding of how to use these bombs much easier for me. However, once going into my first bomb mission, my game decided to freeze on me. Why is my game froze? Are you kidding me? My game has actually just froze. Wow. Wow. Honestly, this game cannot get any worse. Alright, I've just loaded back into the game. Let's hope it doesn't glitch on me and freeze this time. And luckily, whilst doing all these bomb missions, the game didn't freeze or crash or glitch on me. And after doing all bomb missions, I got my trophy to complete all of them. And after getting that trophy, I decided to work towards the trophy called A Friend Indeed, which was to complete all faction creed challenges from a single faction. And I had seen that completing all the challenges for the Assassins faction was the easiest one to do, so that's what I worked towards. And one of the challenges I had to do was I had to call assassins into battle 20 or 25 times, and whilst doing this, I also hired a group of thieves to loot the dead enemies to get me my next trophy, to loot a total of 50 dead guards with thief looting. And then right after getting that trophy, I had to wait for some of my assassins to come back from missions they were on. So in that time, I got 3 more miscellaneous trophies. But after just over an hour of working towards these challenges and leveling up my assassins, I only had 1 more challenge left to do, which was to rank a total of 7 assassins to master rank. And this was also a separate trophy to do this as well. So I did this last Master Assassin mission to get 2 trophies by the end of it. Give me my trophies. Give me my trophies, game. There it is. So that's 1 out of 2, the mentor, which is to have 7 trainees reach the rank of Master Assassin. And then, yep, there it is, A Friend in Need. So complete all faction creed challenges from a single faction, which is the Assassin faction that I chose to do. Awesome. All right, yeah, like I said, that was fun overall, but a lot of those like assassin-based trophies were quite grindy and like nerve. When I looked at them after finishing the story and looked at them, I looked at those kind of trophies that I just got and thought this is going to be a grind to get, and it was a grind to get. So I'm happy that I've got all of those kind of base trophies now, because the only kind of like worrying trophy and grindy trophy I've got left is to buy all the books. So with the 3rd step of this platinum now done, it is now on to the 4th step, which was to get the miscellaneous trophies. So I just went through getting all these trophies, and out of all 3 EZIO games, these miscellaneous trophies were probably the easiest to get overall, as a lot of these were quite easy and enjoyable to get. However, it wasn't going to be that simple or easy, because the last miscellaneous trophy I went for was called Craft Maniac, where I had to craft 30 bombs. So I spent the last 15 minutes or so just dismantling all my bombs and then remaking them. But as time went on, I was starting to get worried, because I had definitely made 30 bombs at this point, but the trophy still didn't pop. So I did some research on this trophy to see where I was going wrong, and I saw that this was a glitchy trophy. So naturally, I started to get very worried that I wasn't going to get this. But it said on the guide that you had to craft your bombs using the weapon wheel, but doing this was actually using all of my resources / ingredients to make the bombs. And I started to worry that I didn't have enough resources to make the 30 bombs I needed. However, a few minutes went by and I was able to get my trophy, which was a relief. I can already see it that I'm not going to get this trophy. Oh no, never mind, there it is. Thank God. Oh my God. Thank God for that. I genuinely thought I was going to run out of all the ingredients to make those bombs, and it was just going to be an absolute nightmare. Oh wow. Okay, thank God that is done. I could not be bothered for a glitchy trophy and just be stuck on it for ages. I could not be bothered for that at all. So with the 4th step of this platinum now done, it is now on to the 5th step, which was to get 100% sync on all the main story missions. And I had naturally got 100% on quite a few of these missions on my first playthrough, but the ones I had to get 100% on at this moment, I was quite worried about, as nearly all of them were very challenging the first time I attempted them. However, I got through all of these missions pretty much with ease and with the help of the guide I was following as well. And especially on this mission which I showed earlier in the video, where I couldn't be seen on this mission, I got the most satisfying knife kill on this game. Beautiful. What a shot. That was absolutely incredible. What a shot. That was actually so satisfying to watch. But also having more weapons and ammo at my disposal this time round massively helped me with getting the 100% on all these missions. But I only had one more mission to do where I had to kill a total of 20 guards, and this was one of my favourite story missions in the game, so I was super excited to get into this. Right, this time what I'm gonna try and do is I'm just gonna try and count as I go. So that's 2. In fact, do throwing enemies count? Oh, they do. Okay, they do count. All right, here we go. No, how did I miss? All right, that's 4. Beautiful. That's 5. That's 5. Okay, it does work. It does work. All right, throw him onto him, hopefully. Yep, beautiful. That's 7. Yeah, I should get it this time with this throw ability. I should 100% get it. Oh my god. 18. Right, throw. 19. 20. That's it. That's it. Unless I've miscounted. Wait, what? That's 21. That's 21. Why did it not pop up saying I did it? What? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I got 20. I got 21. Oh my god, I'm actually going to have to restart that. All because are you joking? Right. 18. Oh wait, oh wow, I got it. Okay. Okay, I got it. So I miscounted by 2. Okay, all right. At least I got it now. Yes, there it is. Fond memories. Okay, I knew I wasn't reading it wrong. Let's go. Achieve 100% synchronization in all sequences. Oh, let's go. So with the 5th step of this platinum now done, I only had one more step to this platinum, which was to complete the DLC. However, before doing that, I still had the trophy to collect all the books. And like I already said in this video, I needed a lot of credits, which from finding that out to this current point now, I had been slowly working towards getting as much money as possible by not only sending my assassins out on missions, but I was also re-innovating blacksmith shops and bank shops to increase the amount of money I would get every 20 minutes, as the more shops you renovate, the more money you will get. And I had already brought 14 out of the 18 books from one of the 2 shops I needed to go to. So I needed around 340,000 coins to be able to afford the last 4 books. So what I decided to do was send my assassins on missions to earn me money, and I would just sit and do nothing for a few hours whilst my bank filled with money every 20 minutes. But honestly, after 20 minutes of doing this, I got extremely bored by just simply doing nothing. So I noticed I had brought all the maps that show where all the treasure chests are on the map, and I spent the next hour opening every chest that I saw to kill some time. And after an hour, I got a total of 40,000 coins that I picked up from the closest bank, and this saved like 2 hours of my time. But after having enough money, I headed towards the last bookstore in Cappadocia, but not without some unnecessary trouble on the way. No, wait, what? No! Why am I... Oh no, why am I getting attacked? I didn't even do anything. Are you actually kidding me? I was just minding my own business and now I'm getting flipping assaulted. For what? Screw it. Fine. If you... Right, you know what? If you want to fight... If you want to fight, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I don't want to have to fight, but if we're going to... Hopefully they'll just run away. Die. That has just literally prolonged about 2 minutes of this, hopefully getting this trophy. Right. Anyway. Anyway, after that problem, we are now here. So, like I said, there are 4 books here, cost a total of like 340,000 or something like that in total. So, we're going to buy these 4 books and then hopefully get the trophy. That's 3, and this is the last one. Where's my trophy? Why the hell do I not have my trophy? Oh no. Okay, I have just looked up what to do because, to be completely honest, I am very confused why I have not got my trophy there, but apparently what happens is this trophy is another like glitched one, which at this point I'm not surprised considering how glitchy this game has been. apparently this is a glitchy trophy, and what you need to do is you need to like quit out the game, either quit out the game like this and then go back in. Oh wait, yep, there it is. Never mind. There it is. Sage, collect all available books. Oh my god, thank god I looked that up. That was a horrible trophy. I did not enjoy that one bit. The fact that you actually have to quit out the game to get the trophy as well is pathetic. I don't know why. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to moan about it. But anyway, it's kind of fitting actually that we have quit out, because in terms of the actual main story, we don't need to bother with that anymore, because we have done all the miscellaneous stuff, collectible stuff, and story-based like missions and trophies of the story mode. So now it is time to go on to the DLC, the Lost Archive. I believe there's 7 memories / missions on this DLC, which is one less mission than there was on Brotherhood's DLC. But hopefully this will be a lot more enjoyable than what I've just had to go through for about maybe a total of 7 hours of this total playtime I've done on this game so far. So yeah, the Lost Archive DLC time. Let's get straight into it. I don't know if it is, but it looks like we're playing as Desmond. And oh my god, if this DLC, I swear to god, if this DLC is those Desmond missions that I had to do as a part of the story, I am not going to be happy, because I did not enjoy those missions too much at all. If this is what the DLC is, I don't think I'm going to have a good time. And yeah, unfortunately, this is exactly what this whole DLC was. Just 7 missions of this. And I really did not like it at all. But regardless, I still got some of the trophies, where a couple of these were miscellaneous trophies, but most of them you naturally got after completing certain missions. And another awful thing about this DLC is that from memory 4 to the last memory, I had done another recording that had crashed, which was like the 3rd time this had happened, so that got on my nerves as well. But after finishing the DLC normally, I still had a couple miscellaneous trophies left to get, which I was dreading because I just wanted to be done with this DLC because of how bad it actually was. And this first trophy I went for, called Impress Warren Vidic, which was to complete this first half of the memory without dying, was genuinely one of, if not the worst trophy I had gone for on this game. And this made me rage so badly. No! What the hell? Are you flipping kidding me? Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh my god, what even happened there? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh my god, why? Why? No! Are you flipping kidding me? No! Oh my... I can't. But after failing on this repeatedly and slowly losing my mind, I finally got to the last part of this memory. And I had died a few minutes ago before this on this exact same part. But this time round, I did not want to fail again, as it takes around 6 minutes to get to this point. But I think it's safe to say that I got robbed of completing this at this point. Right, I'm just going to wait till this corner's available. Right, go. Go! No! No! Oh my god, I pressed R2! Are you flipping kidding me?
It should be.
Oh my god.
His readings aren't normal this time.
Go! Please! Oh, that has to be it. I'm pretty sure if I go through this portal, that's the trophy. Yes! About damn time. Impress Warren Vidic. Complete the Animus testing sequence without failing. Oh my god, thank god for that. So yeah, I went for the last 2 trophies that were nearly not as hard as this one was. And to be honest, I was so done with this DLC that I just wanted to get these last 2 trophies as quick as possible. So I got my first one out of the 2 with almost no problem. And then I just had to get the last trophy called Breaking the Loop, which was to escape the cycle. And you could only get this trophy from finding all 20 fragments to be able to unlock this bridge, instead of going through the portal on Memory 5. So I went through Memory 5 as quick as possible and made my way across the Bridge of Freedom. Oh, is it like a whole cutscene and everything? Oh no, there it is, yes! Breaking the loop. Oh my god. Break the loop, escape the cycle. And there's the Platinum Trophy, the Conqueror. About damn time. So that is the Platinum Trophy obtained. And as you guys have seen by the title of this video, this to me was unfortunately the worst Platinum in the EZIO collection. Now don't get me wrong, that's not me saying that this is a bad game, because in my opinion this game had the best gameplay out of all 3 EZIO games, and even though the story took me some time to get into, it was still a very good story. But from glitchy trophies to my game constantly freezing and crashing, and on top of that an absolutely horrible DLC to finish, that is what makes this game the worst Platinum in the EZIO trilogy. And I do feel really bad saying this because, like I said, this was a fun game at times, but some of the trophies I had to get, like having to collect all the books for example, was such an unnecessary grindy trophy that took a total of nearly 8 hours of working towards getting that trophy alone. And also the fact how the game crashed and froze on me a total of about 8 times wasn't great either. And it honestly surprised me because on Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I never had that problem, and both those games are older than Revelations, so it did surprise me for that reason. But I am absolutely gutted that I ended not just this Platinum, but also this amazing trilogy on a stupidly bad DLC. Like, this DLC absolutely sucks in my opinion, and some of the trophies I had to get on top of that just made it that much worse. But yeah, unfortunately this DLC just completely ruined the last moments of this game for me, and it is a shame. So yeah, for those reasons, I do think that Assassin's Creed Revelations is the worst Platinum in the EZIO collection. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video here, so if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as that would mean a lot. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn those notifications on so you don't miss future videos. And take care, see you guys later.